Hello there everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Today's vlog is going to be a short but sweet video of a recent trip that I took to Durdle with my best friend Jess. I do really hope you enjoy. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe down below. And other than that, let's get started. Okay, after about 6 hours of driving, I don't know how that's happened by the way, me and Jess have arrived in Durdle. We've just got ourselves changed in the toilets on the campsite because we can't actually check in yet even though we're only like 15 minutes early, but the plan for now is to head down to the beach, have something to eat. We've got a little meal deal from Sainsbury's because we've not eaten anything yet, and then just go swimming, have a fun time, and then a little bit later on we'll come back up and check in. I just thought I'd do a little introduction because I know I've not spoken to you properly yet and I don't want this vlog to be all bitty by the time I get around to editing it. Guys, we've just got back from the beach. We had such an amazing time. We had a little sit in the tent as well. Like I had a 10-minute nap. It was really nice. We've actually been down there for ages, but we've now come back and we've checked into our pod. It's so beautiful. So don't mind the mess because I have just got changed and like dumped all the stuff from the car like in here. But you've got this massive sofa area. You've got all of this kitchen space. You've got a hob. You've got a microwave oven there. All the utensils and things that you need are in the cupboards. We've got a fridge down there, which is great because we bought some cans to put in there. We've got a little TV area, which I don't think we'll really use, but if you were here for longer, you probably could. And then as you come through here, it's a little bit dark. I don't actually know where the light switches are. But here is our little dining area where you can sit and eat your meals. But again, there's some sort of electronic button somewhere that converts this into another double bed. Over here, creaky door, we've got our bathroom. So I suppose it's just what you would expect. Toilet, quite a nice size shower, all things considered. And a sink there. And then you've got loads of wardrobe space. To get to bed, you actually have to climb up this, which is quite steep. So I'm going to put you down whilst I try and do that. And then you've got 2 single beds. There's some chargers either side. And there's this big like storage compartment, which is actually quite handy to be fair. So the plan for now is to head to the bar, get a little bowl of chips, just because we had quite a late lunch. We don't really need anything massive. A nice Coke would be amazing as well. And then I assume we'll just head back here and pretty much go to bed because it's been quite a long day. And a very good morning everyone. Welcome back to day 2 of the Durdle vlog. As you can tell, I'm looking like a little boy or an egg, whatever your preference is, because it is raining this morning. It's currently 9:10, but I've been up since 5 AM because I woke up cold and to the noise of like 1,000 birds, and I couldn't shut the window that was next to my bed. It's broken, and so I couldn't get back to sleep. But now I'm on my way down to the shop because I read online that they serve fresh pastries from here. I'm gonna head into the shop, get some breakfast, and then I think we're gonna chill out for a little bit at the pod because the rain is meant to die down from like 11-12 o'clock onwards, and then we're gonna decide what to do. But we're hoping to try and get down to Lulworth Cove today.
Just where it was needed.
We had read online that the walk to Lulworth Cove was quite difficult, but actually after the first bit most of it was downhill, so it was quite a nice walk even though it was rainy. After arriving we headed straight to the cove, had a little bit of lunch before deciding whether or not to get in for a dip. know if it's the change in weather or like the slight change in location, but the sea here is so much colder than it was at Durdle, and it was freezing at Durdle yesterday, but it is even more cold here today. However, there is just something so refreshing about being in here. I can touch the floor at the moment, but I'm going to take my phone back to the tent now to leave it with Jess so that I can go for not a proper swim, because I'm not that confident in my abilities, but a bit more of a float, shall we say, and I will catch up with you all later. But I just wanted to say that I'm a very happy girl. I feel very carefree, very refreshed, and I'm very grateful for this holiday.
A significant life, just what it was needed. Clean in the blackest night, cloistered in injustice dead, and in the eyes of time.
The weather on this day was honestly all over the place, so at a certain point we decided enough was enough. It was time to pack up and beat the rain, so we headed for some dinner, and we just about made it before the biggest downpour I've ever probably seen. We've come to somewhere called the Saltwater Grill in Lulworth just before we head back to campsite, and we've both gone for fish and chips. These chips look really nice, more like fries than I suppose what you would expect, but I'm really excited about those. Also got a side of onion rings, a Fanta, and I might see how I feel about an ice cream afterwards. After dinner, the weather was still miserable, so we decided to do a little bit of souvenir shopping and wait for one of the local buses, which we thought would take us back to the campsite. This was such a good idea because the weather did not pick up, and it made sure that we could get back and play board games whilst being nice and dry. Worth less than £1 type of piercing ear.
Yeah,
That's good, because that would be a red.
that'd be a good one to get, you're right.
Spikes.
Macaroons.
Bollock.
Can I just say, bikes shouldn't have spikes.
Oh, I don't, because I will need a puff of your inhaler.
I've got it with me if you need it.
Good morning everyone. I haven't updated you properly yet on what our plans were for today, but that's because we didn't really know. We were just going to judge it based on the weather, and so this morning when we woke up it was a little bit cloudy in Durdle, but it was going to get nice. But we decided that it was such a trek and so difficult to walk down to Durdle Beach that we was going to come to a different seaside town along the way back to Southampton where Jess lives, that will hopefully be a bit easier to walk along. So we have just arrived in Swanage. There seems to be a little bit more going on here because we're now walking down to the town centre where we've driven past a few charity shops and things. So we're going to have a little browse, and then we can sit by the sea later, maybe get some more fish and chips, have a little read, and then we're already kind of like on the way back to Jess's a little bit. We've just taken a small detour. So that's the plan for today. We're going to be exploring Swanage, somewhere new, somewhere that looks very pretty, and as per usual I will carry on bringing you along with me. It started to rain for a little bit and we were a bit concerned, but now the sun's come back out, so we've just moved the tent back and it's time for an ice cream stop. So we're either going to go here just on the beach, or there's one just over there, and I think there's some more down there too, but I want to get a really nice one, so let's see. This looks absolutely amazing, but I'm not going to lie, it was £5 for 2 scoops and I feel like I've not been ripped off that much in my life. That white chocolate one is so nice, what the hell? That's delicious.